Hello, fellow pipers, lovers of the leaf. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday. It's a gorgeous day out here in southeastern Pennsylvania, in Malvern, little town, 35 miles or so west of Philly. And today I'm smoking Pelican by Butera. Here's the tobacco. And here is the lid. It's very sweet. Got a lot of Kia, Turkish, and Orientals. For a brief time, it was my #1 tobacco, but it has since been replaced by Wall Street, a blend from a pipe shop in Shreveport, Louisiana called MA's. And but this is a close second. There are two different types of tobaccos. One's aromatic, the other not. This, of course, is an aromatic. And I'm smoking this fine mixture in my Jeanette pipe. And I guess you could call it somewhat of a, I don't know what you call the shape, yacht maybe. I have to bone up on my shapes. But no tongue bite whatsoever. Cali Girl did a very good review on it that you should check out. As you know, I don't do the hard and fast reviews, you know, the 10 note and all that, and trying to break it down into the constituents. It's just I do I like it. It's a English Oriental whatever, and I'll leave it at that. But I don't do this breakdown. I might start doing them. The ones I was into some time ago, there was a fella that would have the tin displayed on a serving plate, and it was very formal, and I really liked the reviews of the gentleman. I never really took note of the name. This can I purchased some time ago from Cup of Joe's, I believe it was. It's a little hard to get, although it's not super rare. You just have to shop around a little bit, and the prices vary greatly, as do the shipping costs. But if you are a favorite, if you do favor English blends and Oriental, stuff like that. Uh, try it. Try it. You'll like it. But you do have to be a fan of the more robust tobaccos in general. Although this would be considered moderately heavy. Again, sticking to this new format, I just picked this right out of the rack. I wasn't blindfolded or anything and reached for a pipe, but I'm going in order. And this is what I came up with. There was a mate to this pipe when I bought it off of eBay used, and or was it? It could have been unsmoked. Well, anyway, long story short, there was a mate to it that I didn't like as much. It wasn't a twin, but same stem, same mate, same briar, color and all that. So, well, it didn't do anything to me. It had a weird twist, stem or something. I didn't care for it. Perhaps I should have gotten both of them. Some of the best of all the collectibles, pipes, lighters, whatever, are pipes off of eBay. There's some great deals. For estate pipes and new. Now, a brick and mortar, it's going to have overhead. I have to pay the rent for the store or whatever. And so I do patronize my local brick and mortar. It's called JM Cigar in Exton, Pennsylvania. I've mentioned them many times. And I will buy a pipe or two a year from there. We can't let the brick and mortars go out of business. Bottom line, I'd recommend Pelican. Not to be redundant, but as my mother used to say, being redundant. The newcomers might not know, so I'm giving it for your benefit. This blend came closest to my favorite of all time, regardless of my age. I started smoking seriously around 22. I never cigarettes, just pipes. But there was a blend called State Express London Mixture. And the company went out of business, I think about 18 years ago. And this comes closest. Again, this is what the tin looks like. A good little bit of tin art, by the way. And an interesting thing about the State Express, I had a little map of England on there, and London in particular, I think. But it was packed with a teeny tiny tobacco leaf, and it was kind of cool. It was nice and moist, perfect when you open the can. Whoever blended it, I never took stock of that. Did a great job of blending, packing. Some fellow tried to sell 2 cans on eBay about a half a dozen years ago, and they were empty. He tried to sell them, as a pair for $300. I called him up and I said, look, they discontinued this not too terribly long ago. You don't have anything ultra rare here. And he said, like you hear a lot of times, oh, I was selling it for a friend of a friend or something like that. So, yeah, right. I had them laying all around. I don't have a can of it as far as empty, because I do semi-collect the cans, if I'm in the mood. But for a while, I had a lot of empty cans of State Express hanging around. $300, $150 a piece. Come on. I've noticed that on, in general, eBay or private sale, people will try to get some outrageous prices, but to the foolhardy that'll pay anything, Oh, running low. I don't think we need to relight it anyway. Very quick story, because we only have about a minute. True. You can look it right up on YouTube under Judge Judy. A woman tried to sell somebody. Well, they did, but Judge Judy made them give the money back. Pictures of cell phones, and the plaintiff thought they were getting the cell phones, and actually she was just selling the pictures of the cell phones, 2 of them, for I believe it was $90. True story. And of course, it's great how Judge Judy came off on him. You're the biggest fraud that ever walked into this guy. Anyway, check it out. It's on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Have a good weekend. What's left of it. Be good. And by all means, happy smoking.